Hey everybody, it's AJ from Disney Food Blog, and today we're going to get a little controversial. We are going to rank the Magic Kingdom restaurants from best to worst. Okay, I expect there to be a lot of conversation in the comments. I want you to tell me where I'm wrong and where I'm right. This is all opinion, of course. It's all subjective, so I want you to share your favorites and least favorites as well. It's all helpful to our viewers to see what people think of the restaurants in the Magic Kingdom. Okay, I'm going to start with my least favorite restaurants, and these are counter service restaurants and table service restaurants. Now, we're not talking about the little kiosks, but we are talking about counter service and table service. All right, here we go. At number 15, Tortuga Tavern. That's probably my least favorite restaurant in the Magic Kingdom right now. And it's mostly because A, it's never open, and B, right now, all of the good stuff is gone. For a while there, they had some interesting food items. Now it's just kind of turkey legs and French fries and like a burger. So very uninteresting menu, never open. So while the atmosphere is fine, it's pirate themed, it doesn't get up there on the list. Number 14 is going to be Diamond Horseshoe. Again, Diamond Horseshoe, historical gem. All right, it's been in the Magic Kingdom forever, and it's wonderful to tour around and look around. But right now, there's nothing really great happening there food-wise. While it is open for meals, it's just kind of basic food, nothing extraordinary. Sometimes it even goes back to just like roast beef sandwiches. So nothing crazy good is happening over at the Golden Horseshoe, unfortunately, because Diamond Horseshoe. Sorry, I'm in Disney World, not Disneyland. Diamond Horseshoe. Nothing great's happening there food-wise right now. It's just not in its moment at the moment. Coming in at number 13 is Tomorrowland Terrace. This one, again, another never open restaurant. It's rarely open just during those busy times. Now, this one is offering some interesting food right now when it is open. We actually have a review of it here on DFB. They've got some interesting stuff, but the decor is very basic. It's kind of Tomorrowland chic, which is fine, but it's nothing interesting. And they change up the menu so often that it's unreliable at the moment. 12 is going to be Pinocchio Village House. The flatbreads here are okay. Every once in a while, they have a good menu item that they bring in seasonally. And of course, I love sitting and watching It's a Small World from the window. You can get cool seating to watch It's a Small World. And there's also outdoor seating upstairs, which is really fun. There's a balcony upstairs. A lot of people don't even know about it. You have to go upstairs and head out to the balcony. But again, the food here is unremarkable. It's not fabulous. There's a couple of great things. There's a soup that's good and some garlic knots or breadsticks that are good, depending on which one they have on the menu at the time. But it's not great. It's not one of my favorites. Number 11, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. Now we're getting up into the ones that I do kind of enjoy and I do go to on a regular basis. Cosmic Rays, it's old school still. There's Sunny Eclipse putting on the show for everybody, doing those fun and punny songs. Then you've got very kid-friendly food, chicken nuggets, burgers. I think they still have the pulled pork bacon burgers. You've got all kinds of pork going on there. They've got some decent items. You've got your toppings bar here. They just brought that sriracha aioli in, and that's really cool. That's really good to add to whatever you're eating. So Cosmic Rays has some pros. This is where I go to get my chicken nuggets and cheese sauce, by the way. But the cons with Cosmic Rays are going to be the 3-bay ordering area. It's always very busy here. The decor is not the best. It's kind of blah and feels like it's dirty all the time because it's so busy. And the 3-bay ordering area basically means that if you're there with a family, unless you all want to order from the same place, you're going to have to split up to get the different food items, which is really hard, especially if you're a single parent there with kids. Those are kind of the cons to Cosmic Rays. Number 10 is Tony's Town Square. Tony's Town Square is, as you first walk into the Magic Kingdom, it's on your right. This is an Italian restaurant themed after Lady and the Tramp. This place is fine. That's all I can say about it, really, is that it's fine. I can't say it's extraordinary because it's really not. The food is all right. It's kind of an Olive Garden quality, although I would actually put Olive Garden a step up from Tony's Town Square. A few of the menu items here are better than fine, but this is not a place that I kind of dream of going for my honeymoon or my celebration. What is good about Tony's, though, right now is that you do have viewing of any parades that are happening from the porch seating, and that's awesome. I love sitting out there and just people watching. All also there is a parade dining package at Tony's Town Square. So that's a good benefit of this spot as well. Number 9, Cinderella's Royal Table. This is the princess restaurant that's in the castle that's impossible to book. I can never get a reservation here because I always tend to make my reservations way late in the game, although I know I shouldn't. So this is where you're going to go upstairs in the castle and you're going to meet tons of princesses. You're going to get to sit in the royal plush of Cinderella Castle. The food here is meh, it's all right. It's not spectacular, but it's okay. The service is okay. You get to see princesses in their natural habitat. That's awesome. But it is pretty pricey. And again, the food just doesn't recommend it necessarily. So although it is getting better, it's not there yet. Although I do always recommend that everybody eat in the castle at least once, just to say that they did it and to get the atmosphere and experience of it. Now we have a whole video about Be Our Guest. I will tell you if it's worth it, which meal to go for. Spoiler alert, it's lunch. Definitely go for lunch. Again, I love this place for the atmosphere and the theming. It's awesome. The food is, if you go for breakfast or dinner, it's okay. It's decent. Lunch, I think, has great food, but the sheer fact that you can barely get into this place 180 days in advance with your dining reservations means that that's a big con for me. And they really don't make up for it that much with excellent food either. I think lunch is really, really good, but dinner is meh and breakfast is overpriced. But because it's in the Beast Castle, you gotta go. Number 7 is Crystal Palace. I know you guys love it. I know everybody loves it. How can you not love Eeyore and Piglet and Pooh and Tigger? They're the best. And they are. They're so adorable. But again, the food here isn't awesome. It's not the best yet. Again, it's getting better, but it's not great. And it is another pricey character meal. And if you're going to do that, I want you to get your money's worth. So I'm going to tell you straight up, it's a buffet. Buffets can be dodgy food-wise. It's good. It's not the worst character meal or buffet on property, but it's not the best either. Okay, before we get to number 6, I just want to let you know that if you want to sign up for the Disney Food Blog newsletter, we have a little bonus that you can get today. If you head over and sign up, I'm going to give you a printable checklist of my favorite food items to eat in the Magic Kingdom. So this isn't just snacks, this is everything. These are my must-eats in the Magic Kingdom, including items from every single restaurant. So head over to disneyfoodblog.com/mklist. Sign up for the DFB newsletter. It's completely free, and you get this totally free checklist of mine of my favorite places and my favorite things to eat in the Magic Kingdom. Number 6 is Skipper Canteen. Skipper Canteen Jungle Navigation Company. I don't even know the full name. Why do you do that? Why do you name these restaurants these long names that nobody can understand or even say? Skipper Canteen, that's how everybody knows it. This is the Jungle Cruise restaurant. I love it because it's very Imagineer themed. There's lots of great themes, lots of puns, lots of sight gags going on here. And I think it's great because I'm a big Jungle Cruise fan as well. I've always had great service here, although I've heard from my readers and viewers that they haven't had the best. And the food here to me has always been very innovative and interesting. But again, I'm hearing from a lot of viewers and readers that they did not have good experiences, that they did not enjoy the food. We love to compile lots of opinions here at DFB. So I'm letting you know, I love it. Every time I've eaten there, I've had a good experience, but a lot of people have not. The atmosphere is great. To me, the food is quite good, but other people have had a very negative experience there. At number 5, it's Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, conveniently known as Pecos Bill's. This one is all Mexican food right now, and the menu here changes quite a bit. For a long time, it was more cowboy food and hamburgers and stuff. Now it's Mexican food. You get fajitas and tacos. But the thing I love about this place is that there's tons of indoor seating. So there's lots of AC, lots of seating. I've never had a problem finding a place to sit here, which is great. The food is decent. And they also have that awesome secret menu item, the huge nachos that feed 8 people, where they set a table for you and the whole restaurant takes part in it. It's a lot of fun. So Pecos Bill's is a classic, and I still really enjoy it. All right, number 4 is Casey's Corner. This is a classic at the Magic Kingdom. Hot dogs, mac and cheese on top of your hot dogs, French fries. They brought back the plastic cheese. This place is just on top right now. What are the cons for Casey's Corner? Not a lot of seating, not a lot of indoor seating. So if you are at the Magic Kingdom on one of those days in Orlando where it's rainy, really, really hot, or, just humid to the point of not being manageable, and that's pretty much 300 days out of the year in Orlando, then you're going to have a difficult time at Casey's because there's just not enough seating for everybody. I always walk by and I see people sitting on the ground with their trays, so not a lot of seating, and that's the one thing that I would say drags this place down for me. Also, the menu is relatively small, but hot dogs are hot dogs, and corn dog nuggets are corn dog nuggets. Okay, number 3 for me is the Plaza Restaurant. Plaza Restaurant is a table service restaurant. It's, I think, one of the hidden gems of Walt Disney World. The prices are moderate and quite good for a table service restaurant in the Magic Kingdom. And the food is classic comfort food. There are sandwiches, there's ice cream, but they actually do a really good job with some of their entrees. I love the meatloaf here. It's excellent. And there are several other entrees that are very, very good. Of course, here they've also introduced the Plaza fries, the Plaza loaded fries, which are very much like Figaro fries, if you guys remember those from Pinocchio Village House way back in the day. So these are going to have everything piled on top of them. And they've also introduced several really, really good desserts, a couple of awesome cakes, and of course they've got the ice cream from next door at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. So the Plaza to me is just a combo of a lot of good things. Good prices, good food, decent service. It's a small restaurant, so it's hard to get a table sometimes, but I think this is a great restaurant. This is a great restaurant. It's wonderful. A lot of people really, really love it, and we do too. This is located in Liberty Square. It's right across from the Haunted Mansion and right behind the Hall of Presidents. And this one specializes in fried fish, fried chicken. It's got some shrimp dishes. You'll usually find a really cool mac and cheese dish here. There's a lobster roll. So there's a lot of really great meals here. There are some more health conscious items here as well. So keep an eye out for some delicious eats here. And here's a little tip. When you are at Columbia Harbor House and it's a busy day, go ahead and sit upstairs. There are lots of tables upstairs and they are usually not too crowded. If you're not there on like Christmas Day or like the middle of the summer, it's not going to be that crowded up there. So that's a great place to go to just sort of get away from the crowds and relax for a little bit. So Columbia Harbor House, one of our favorites, definitely recommended. We love it there. And number 1, the winner for me is Liberty Tree Tavern. I've loved this restaurant for so many years, and every time I go, it continues to deliver. It's this little restaurant in Liberty Square, and they serve an a la carte lunch, and they serve a family-style dinner, basically Thanksgiving dinner when you go there. But the food is really good. I very much enjoy it, and lunch, again, even though it's standard food, it's burgers and pasta, I think they do an excellent job. So maybe this one's just nostalgia for me, but I love the decor. I love the fact that you can walk your kids around and they can learn while they're there. There's so much history in that restaurant because it's themed after, of course, some of our founding fathers and Betsy Ross, who wasn't a founding father, but she was in the mix. But Liberty Tree Tavern has always been one of my favorites. I do wish that they still had the characters there, but alas, they are characterless, but still a great place to go and my favorite restaurant in the Magic Kingdom. Okay, so let us know your favorites. And remember, we didn't talk about places like Aloha Isle, Sunshine Tree Terrace, Gaston's Tavern. Please don't leave any comments. I know, I always mispronounce his name. Main Street Bakery, Sleepy Hollow, Main Street Ice Cream Parlor. Those are some epic locations in Magic Kingdom, but because they aren't counter service or table service in the same way that these other ones are, we did not mention them in this video. But go check out our Must Eat in Magic Kingdom video and you can see a few of those mentioned. And again, if you're interested in getting my list of must eats in the Magic Kingdom, a checklist for you to use, it's printable while you're in the Magic Kingdom. I can get that for you. Just head on over to disneyfoodblog.com/mklist, sign up for our newsletter, and you will immediately get that printable with all of my favorites in the Magic Kingdom that you can go and check them off as you eat them. All right, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you leave us a comment with your favorites in the Magic Kingdom so that other viewers can learn from your experiences as well. We'll see you real soon.